Greetings and welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is, Collectors Lounge International. I am your host, Lael Rockwell, for the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what we got going on the channel. So today, we are coming off of a few things, man. We're coming off of Comic-Con. We are coming off of just an exhausting week of collectible conversations and stuff like that. So I decided today, man, we're gonna have a few people that's gonna be popping in here shortly. We're gonna have my man Jake the Snake popping in. He's actually in the back right now. You know what? Let me remove that. Considering the simple fact that this dude is always butt naked. Or, you know what I mean? I'm just going to remove the whole sentiment of Jake the Snake. We're just going to call him Jake from State Farm. Jake over there, Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles. We just go keep it in that realm. Because that's what we did. We definitely do. But before we kind of jump into everything that's going on today, let's actually I actually got to get some stuff out the way anyway. We got Halloween Initiative, of course. You know, we are entering our final stages. We only got a few days left. October 25th is when it ends. Remember, also super chats, proceeds, everything that we actually receive goes towards making sure the kids have costumes for the holiday. So I definitely want to, pay homage there. Like I said, even if you don't donate here, you know what I mean? Even if there's no super chats here, make sure you get out into your community and donate costumes, donate candy. It's as simple as that. I don't think it should be a problem. You know what I mean? And if we can afford to do all these other things, we can also afford to donate to our community and make sure kids, can celebrate and have a good time. So definitely want to put that out there. And also, again, we do this pretty much each and every week. I want to give a shout out to the places where we get these figures from, starting with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures, all day, every day. Ray, if you were looking for it, he got it. Make sure you sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when your figure is actually coming in. You know what I mean? When you can expect it. So definitely give him a shout out. And he will take care of you as he always does, because he's definitely good like that. No NRD, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. So you do want to give him a shout out. Tell him I sent you over there, and Ray will hook you up, because he always does that. I also want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Again, he got the latest and greatest. On top of that, not only do you get the figure of your choice, but you get comic books, stickers, to boot. He always keeps you laced with a nice little care package. Proud sponsor of Fall Fallout. One of the proud sponsors of Fall Fallout that's going on over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So definitely, this is going to be a good one this Friday because it's my birthday. We're going to celebrate on that day and go through all of your stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at some of your art, things that you presented. So definitely want to do that. Next up, we got my man. You already know who it is, man. We got Jake over there, Comic Relief, Collectibles. If you were looking for it, he got it. Comics, 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale, anything you're looking for. Make sure you hit him up and he'll find it for you. Simple as that. Sign up for his newsletter because he'll always take care of you, as he always does. Great community. On top of that, he keeps you laced with everything you need to proceed. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Moducase Modu Space. If you were looking for an incredible display, you want to hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you because he is dope like that. Mono, he got your regular cases, anything that you're looking for. He got your units, all of that. Hit up Brian Wong and he got your back because, yes, he most certainly does. So without further ado, let's get on with the show because I think this is going to be like a nice little Q&A. But before we actually continue to do so, I got to bring in my folks one by one, starting with my man, Jake. What is going on with you, bro? How you doing, man? You got some clothes on today?
Yeah, man. I got my costume on from last night. I went to a costume party and, a little slow going this morning. So that's why you're not seeing me in my beautiful mug. But just happy to be here, feeling included. I couldn't be at, New York Comic Con, like all the cool kids. So glad to be here hanging with you guys. And I just shot an unboxing and post session with Kane from John Wick. So looking forward to posting that up. And I got my new Modu case in. So I was working on that for most of the week.
My Kane is supposed to arrive this week. Is it worth everything that's been buzzing the buzz, bro?
Dude, he is badass. I love this figure. He poses like a dream. Tailoring's great. The head sculpt's awesome. The only thing is I did break a wrist peg, so I'm going to have to get a Dremel out for that, but, no big deal.
No doubt, bro. Cannot wait. And next up, man, we got in the building, bro. I mean, we got. I mean, this motherfucker. He Calvin just smooth, bro. Like Calvin wasn't walking through Comic-Con, bro. He was skating, and he had a port. You know what? Calvin's new name is Inspector Low Key, because bro, he was like Inspector Gadget. He had a portable seat. He had a portable flotation device. He had a floatable copter. He was flying over Times Square, bro. Like literally. Son. Calvin, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man? He came with the pinky, bro. I told you. New signature, bro. It's gonna be a little more. Yo, what's up, bro? When'd you get in, bro?
Last night.
Well, yeah.
11 o'clock last night.
7 o'clock last night. That wasn't bad. Did you sleep, or you was 11 o'clock last night?
Yeah, so I got in, grabbed something to eat, and then crashed.
Word.
What's up, Jake?
What's going on?
What's up, Calvin? What was with that towel you had wrapped around your waist in those pictures I saw?
You know, when you're bald and you walk in the streets and you start sweating, there's no hair to catch it, so you just start
wiping it. Yeah,
it just
you really are Inspector Gadget, man. He's got the contingency for everything.
Bro, he had a.
I don't like not having shit. I don't like not having what I need. So,
bro, he had a contingency for literally. So, bro, we would be like, we were walking through Artist Alley, then we were walking upstairs. Just waiting, because we were waiting for like all the group, like everybody that was there for the meetup. So we were going from one booth to another. So as we're standing there, if we were standing there for a long period of time, I didn't see this shit happen, bro. I had my head turned. I'm talking, having these conversations. Like, I'll look at Calvin, he's standing up. Turn my head, and then I turn back down, he's sitting down. Like, yo, where? And he got this portable fold out seat. It just, you pull it out, and it's like a little circle that he carries around. He just folded out and just put it down. I was like, yo, where you get that from, bro?
Look,
but then I should have known.
I've been to enough cons. I'm a bit of a veteran at this point, and I've seen this for years. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
So I finally got myself one. The funny thing is, I had it for San Diego, didn't use it, left it in the room the whole time. And then the day I had an 8-hour wait for Hall H, I'm laying out in the grass, because why? I ain't got my chair. So guess what? I didn't forget that shit this week.
Hell yeah. See, I'm gonna definitely have to get me and Toya one, man. We're gonna definitely need it.
So you met Donnie Cates, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hold on. Where's that at?
Yeah. Donnie Cates and Alessandro, bro.
Things here. Hold on. Let's see. What did I get?
Yeah. A few things we got. Couple pieces, signatures and stuff like that. And Cates, bro. Yep, that one.
Yep, there it is.
That's the one we got. Yeah.
I was able to see Mr. Scott Williams.
Nice. Yep.
Nice.
Signature pieces from him.
Yep.
I got one. It was
Is that Jim Lee cover? Omega Red, the X-Men 4. Nice.
I didn't. I don't know the name of the book, but it's the white and black with Wolverine with his face and his claws out. I got a bloody remark done by Mr. Williams on that, and got that one submitted for CGC. Let's see what else I got here. My 20th anniversary for Hush. Mr. Williams and Mr. Sinclair signed that, so now I need Jim Lee to hit this one. I'm actually proud of myself. I actually got some shit done this weekend. Usually I just kind of roam around and kind of look at shit. I'm not really like the super con shit, but got this one done.
Who signed that one?
Who was that? To be honest, Mr. Miller. Yeah, that was Jack Miller.
Jack Miller got it. Yeah.
So it's funny. I saw like a stack of the books on his table. Right, ran to the bathroom. Met up with the guys. I was like, I'm gonna go get this book real quick. Got back, last one. I was like, damn right.
Figure Craft said, Jake, you and I got to make it next year. We can be roomies as long as you don't walk around butt naked.
Oh, no, man. Nope. I fly solo at my own hotel room, buddy.
Cheeks. What's up, everybody? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Midtown Comics. I actually got the foil cover for that Absolute Batman.
Oh, you found it?
I was about to ask if you tracked that one down or not.
Yeah, I did. So no, they took. I got taken care of this week, and actually, I got one more book I didn't submit. So I was like, yeah, I'll feel like spending extra like $80 on that one.
Yeah. See, the thing is, it's like anything that I need to get CGCs, I just take it to my local comic because he has, basically first dibs. Link, he been doing it for years. I just give it to him. He sends it off for me. I get it back. Sometimes I get it back in like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
No way.
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks, bro.
That's unheard of.
Yeah. 2 or 3. Well, here, put it this way. Let me reference it this way. It depends on the book.
Yeah, definitely. If it's an older vintage book, it's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while. If it's anything newly issued, I think basically from like if I get anything done from like 2003 on, then I'm good. But if it's like anything classic vintage and all, oh hell no. It's going to take a while because I still basically have like it was like my second run of Alpha Flight that I'm waiting. He said that's going to be like another 4 to 5 months. And I sent that shit out last year.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a while, bro, but it depends on the book. It's not going to be like your most recent editions you can get back like that because they don't really, you know what I mean? That's depending. So
yeah, I sent in my Bendis like New Avengers issue 1, came back in like maybe a month. I sent in my first appearance of Kang, took like 3 months.
That's the shit that sucks. You get a book, it's all nicely print, signed off on, and then you're like, it's like you get it and you just hand the shit right back off for I'm like,
but it's worth it at the end though, for real. It is. It's definitely worth it at the end. You know what I mean? Because when I got my Strange Tales back, first edition of Doctor Strange. I mean, it took me a while, but I was happy. I was so happy when I got it back in. You know what I mean? Because that's, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But anyway, let me actually say what up to the chat real quick. We got Figure Craft in here. Mark P is in here. Thank you for being here. Figure Craft. Commander Green is in here. Commander Green, my guy. We got Dan to be in here in just a few minutes. You had to get some cheeks first. We got one man in here. Thank you for being here. It's always Edars in here.
Hey, Dodgers Mets tonight, my man.
Yeah.
Get that coming for that.
Yeah, man. Riz Talentino is in the building. Thank you for being here, my bro, my guy. We got Mitchell Lawrence in the building. We got Rusty Bronco. What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here. We got Iron Star Killer in the building. We got Asia Silver Fox in the building. Butt Naked Bandit and Jake the Snake in negotiations about a new adult 6-scale channel.
Yes, we are.
That's funny. That is hilarious. We got my man Mike Delta here. Thank you for being here, brother. What's going on with you? Who else do we got here? The movie candidates in here. What's going on with you, bro? Thank you for being here. Who else do we got? We got Brandon Sal in the building. Thank you for being here, bro. As always, Valkyrie Magnus. We got Tiny Art Guy in the building. Thank you for being here, Guy. Appreciate you. Mary Sullivan is in here. Thank you for being here, Mary. Who else we got? My man Palal is in the building. Thank you for being here, bro. As always, we appreciate you. Zan is in the building. Thank you for being here. John Ingles in the building. What's up, guys? Thank you for being here, bro. We definitely appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Yeah, man, Comic-Con was everything, bro. It was definitely everything. But I was only there for like one day. But even being there in that one day, there was a lot that got accomplished. So we definitely had a good time, man.
Trying to give me FOMO.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You need to go next year.
Next year, I'm going to try and go. I'm going to meet up with all you.
You need to go next year, bro, because it's fun. Next year, I'm definitely going to go for the 3 days because I just couldn't do it this year because we had stuff going on. But I will go for the 3 days and plan early next year. That's the thing. Early planning for that. Last minute, it's always harder, bro.
Yeah.
It's always harder. Depending on what you got going on, it's harder, bro. Especially like hotel stay and shit like that. I mean, because that's some bullshit. And on top of that, I'm planning for parking because, bro, like we drove around. We were supposed to meet up that night. Fucking anybody, and y'all already know, like New York, bro, like they change the rules every fucking year, bro. And they changed like normally, and we had just had we known, we'd have just kept our car in the garage and just kept it there. They just said, all right, whatever, fuck it. But we took the car out the garage because we wanted to park closer to the venue of where we were going to eat because then we knew we had to hit the road. Bruh. Normally after 6 o'clock, if you live in the New York area, depending on where you're at. Now in Manhattan, they can switch the rules and they always do that shit. But this motherfuckers, bro, used to be whereas around the surrounding area, he's on the outskirts. It was only like after 6 o'clock, you good if you park. As long as you basically out of that spot by like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? But nah, fuck that, bro. They were like, nah, you gotta pay $30 extra just to park between 6 and midnight. I was like, that's some bullshit. This is what they do, bro. This is how they get you. So I was like, yeah, that's how they get you, bro. Like they do. I mean, Brooklyn is if you're in Brooklyn in certain parts of Harlem, you good. Shit never happens. It hasn't been happening over there in Queens like that. But fucking Manhattan, bro, especially because of Comic-Con, anytime there's a fucking special venue, bro, they do that shit. They are dirty bandits over there, bro. I can't.
They do the same thing in San Diego, man.
Yeah, bro. I believe it. Damn, Lumi said, damn, I'm still at JFK. My flight has been delayed for a second time. Shit. Damn, Lumi. Yeah, see.
Hard to hear that. That sucks.
That definitely sucks, man. That super sucks, bro. For real. That's some bullshit that you have to wait that long. Definitely just to get home, man. So anyway, let's get on with some of the news, man. We're gonna start with this. We got to start with this one a tad bit early, in this aspect because it just makes the most sense. Now, depending on if y'all living under a rock or whoever's basically out there, if you're living under a rock, then you probably already know that on Thursday, just past Thursday, Jazz Inc. Basically released their Catwoman for pre-order. You know what I mean? So it's definitely up for pre-order. If you are in the North American market, you only had two options. You had to get it through either 1/6 kit, or you had to get it through, Spec Fiction. Now, I had already voiced my opinion to Yost about this, and you kind of have to understand based on, and it's not his fault. It was just a simple fact that, it is what it is. Like when you're blocked by a particular company, say no names, but when you fucking blocked by a company and they feel as though they have the right to do so, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just basically the way it is. You have to adhere to the process. So again, for anybody who's trying to get this Catwoman and who has been out there trying to get it, two options if you're in the North American market would be Spec Fiction and 1/6 kit. It just depends on who you got. I know one of the biggest concerns for a lot of people was the markup for it, depending who you got it from. So not only people were upset about it, but again, knowing that if you are veteran collectors out there, that that's what's to be expected. So then you just have to make a decision on what you're going to actually do. Jake, is this a piece that you're going to get, or is this a piece that you're going to pass on? And I want to get your insight real quick. Number one, on processing, you being a distributor as well, and hearing the simple fact that, okay, this is how it is what it is, and you have to kind of move with that in that particular space. What are your thoughts on the fact that, okay, this is where we at with, collecting these pieces, or if we want to have something like this, we have to go through those, those processes. Like, a company like Jazz Inc. being blocked, we might as well say we know who the company is, but we just don't speak the name and whatever. But you're being blocked by another company, just because, again, they have that first rights to distribute, for any of these pieces because of who they are. What are your thoughts behind that? And it's just business is business type of situation where you can't really be butthurt over it. What are your thoughts, bro?
Yeah. So I was listening to the replay with you and Yost when I was building my new Maji case, and I actually found it to be a very informative discussion that you guys had, and the sculptor they brought on, I forget his name, he was a super cool guy. Yeah. But I mean, unfortunately, yes, you got to look at it as business is business. This is the name of the game. This is the way it's played. Unfortunately, and it's kind of goofy, that it's so cutthroat with toys, basically. But I mean, if you look at like the Ninja Turtles license, that shit is under lock and key.
Bruh. That's what they even were saying when I was talking to the dude over at, what was that statue collector again? Because we were looking at Calvin, I forget, we were looking at the Ninja Turtles. It was
PCS.
PCS, yeah. He was PCS. Thank you. Costa's in the back room. We're gonna bring Costa in real quick because he's back there. Costa just said PCS. He's in the background. What's going on, Costa? Costa was my road dog the entire time we were at Comic-Con on Friday. It was just good hanging. We had some super dope discussions, bro. We had such a good time, bro. It was so much fun. Costa, next year, bro, like we gotta do it up the same way, bro. We gotta do it up the same way. It was so fun.
Well,
I had so much fun.
So did I. And here's the weird thing: so many toy companies were there, and you and I and most of the group at the time, we didn't go to any of their booths.
Nope.
Like we didn't even go see the stuff.
Calvin did, I think. I think Calvin did, though. I think Calvin, you made it to the toy collectors booths, right? Pretty much all of them.
No, I was more so about getting my books signed and things like that. That was my primary, because there was like the book I submitted. I was trying to get that done in San Diego and just missed. So that was I was like, I got to get this done being here. But otherwise, I was just hanging out with the fellas.
Yeah.
That is how I handled the whole thing. I had like some panels picked out, but when they came around, I just rather hung out with everybody that was there.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah, like Lumi, the Copper Drop guys, just like everybody. It was so nice and amazing to actually spend a lot of time together and talking about things. We talked about all kinds of things, not just toys, comics, the world.
I'm glad you're mushing this in Jake's face right now too. But keep talking because I just want Jake to feel the reason why. Just keep on talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually not on camera because I'm crying, but it's fine.
He's not lying, you guys.
Yeah.
He's really crying.
He's crying in the background. Bro.
Yeah, the tears of Jake. It's
tears of Jake.
Next time, Jake. Well, I'm like I left that the experience there. Yeah. One, Star Ace was there, and I should have brought Randall, because imagine getting kicked out of Star Ace because Randall's like talking about how he loves the doughy Sylvester Stallone and going like individually to different figures that are there. But it was just too much fun hanging and talking with you guys, and I hope that we do it again soon. Yeah, maybe get more people there.
It was fun.
Do it at a different location. It doesn't matter to me.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. So next year we got to do it up. Cal, you got to come back, bro. You got to come back, bro.
Look, on top of everything else, meeting everybody that I got to meet, hang out with the fellas, picked up the things I picked up. I came home with 2 new mamas. I don't know if y'all know.
You did. You definitely did.
Brother Cousins has a new brother. So I guess I'm third brother now.
Yeah.
His mama is now my mama. And then Aaron, that's my that's my little bro for life now. And his mama, that's my other mom. I'm eating a roast con pollo right now. Okay. His parents were phenomenal. Like I legit had a good time this weekend. So
it was such a good hanging out with Lumi, hanging out with everybody. We had so much fun. So Jake, bring that ass next year, bro. Bring that ass. You ain't that far away. Bring that ass, bro. Come on, man.
Sorry, guys. My eyes are a little watery, so.
But not Jake.
Add to it. San Diego tickets go on sale this next weekend.
Yeah, they do.
Already?
Next weekend. And then as a backup, I just made sure I applied for my volunteer tickets this morning, but I'm going to try and get legit tickets.
See? And I know I'm not going to make it to San Diego, bro. Getting them tickets.
That's going to be
April. Yeah. We got Tokyo in April. I'm just saying.
Well, no. Tokyo doesn't count because I'm not going to be there.
I'm putting that option out there. Come on, Constance. Where you at? You and Randall, where y'all at?
I'm going to Tokyo for my birthday. I can't go twice. I can't go in April and in June. That was a tough one.
By the time you get back, you'll leave again.
Well, Celebration is the weekend of my 10th anniversary, and spending it at a con is not really, what I want to do for the 10th.
Lumi's getting on me about the shirt, so I did come home to this bad boy when I got in. So I'll make sure.
Who's that?
What is it?
Kenobi Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Got you. But nah, getting back to Jake, yeah, PCS, we were talking about that. Because I was talking to the owner, and he was like, yeah, because I told him, I said, look, my daughter, she's such a fan of, the Turtles and stuff like that. And, him getting the license and, whatever. He was like, yo, him having a license for it. He was like, there's always every year. He said, in licensors, like there's always a bidding war every year for the Turtles. I didn't know that.
You got to do like a blood sacrifice to get the new Turtle license.
So with that being said, did you guys see the Mondo's announcement?
I did.
Yeah.
Mondo's going to 6 scale.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Not the 1990 Turtle.
Which a lot of people have been asking for. So I didn't see which Turtles.
They showed a Donatello like mock-up or whatever, like digital rendering. I didn't see any exposed joints, but with Mondo I would expect to see exposed joints.
Yeah. But yeah, Jake, like, I mean, it's completely understandable why these companies aren't willing to play ball with these licenses. And do you think because there's such a block on this that the company that we pretty much already know has plans on making something like this or distributing it?
This is one of those things, again, it's games that they play. They could literally just be doing this to hinder the ability to get this into collectors' hands, right? Just why not? If you can do that, if you can put a chokehold on your competition, why not do that? So that it could really just be that tactic. It's starve them out so they can't make enough money off of this to keep going, make them struggle, make them jump through hoops. It really could be as simple as that, or it could be as, they do have plans. At this point, I'm more inclined to believe that they don't have plans and they're just trying to make the host's life harder.
Yeah, because it is, it's an unfortunate thing that it is fucking business. Yep. You know what I mean? That's how it works. And I think all of us here have been in the game long enough to know that this is what these companies do. You know what I mean? So you're just at mercy of, look, you can still get it. It's just the lengths that you have to go to get this piece.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
This actually kind of reminds me. So, this is a little behind the scenes. It's not going to make me sound like the nicest guy ever, but we were the only people in town who carried like the new D&D player handbooks and campaign books and stuff like that, right? And so somebody else, literally like right around the corner, decided they wanted to try and do the same thing. I got a hold of my distributor and said, hey, are you the ones supplying them? And they said, yes, we are. And I said, well, hey, did you check out and see their proximity to me? Because in the agreement, basically you cannot be supplying my competitor within a certain mile radius. And so they had to cut theirs off. So it's kind of shitty business because but it's business. Like, hey, I'm not going to have you interfering with my business because you're now trying to compete with me. So whatever I got to do to stop that, I'm going to do it. Could be Hot Toys doing the same thing.
Capitalism.
Yep.
It's a hard. But again, like I said, if you are running a business, bro, like, because you know what, to be quite honest, if we treated, and Costa, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this too. If we treated, content creating and being on a platform and streaming, if we treated it like, if it was a legitimate business, so whereas, we can say, oh, hell no, I got this time slot. Why are you streaming around this time?
Right.
You know what I mean? If business was business like that, then we would be, especially if you're consistent, if you mark that time and you whatever, but it's not. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there's some content creators that would love to have that space and say, yo, fuck that. I stream at this time, but we, of course,
you're cutting into my viewership basically, right?
That's a major conversation behind the scenes. That conversation is always had behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's always had behind the scenes. That's not even
happening. Who says that's not happening? Other thing with the one thing with YouTube is it's not like a TV station, right? It's not like you can't know when everybody's streaming.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way of knowing.
So you just got to pick the time and you know, you work your thing, and if you are destined to be more popular at that time slot, then that's going to happen. You got to do you.
You got to do you, bro.
So,
and that's what I realized, because I don't get mad at it because I stream almost every other fucking day. So there's no reason for me to really get mad at it, bro. So I'm like, you know, stream, do what you're going to do, bro. I said, I'm just putting, you know, so there's no reason to really get fucking upset about it and be, oh, so now you just want to get on camera and just show off the fucking module cases. So you just want to do some.
I'm just like, you know what? Fuck my bed head. Fuck it all. Just, you know, let's just show off these.
Please don't do that shit, because you put up, motherfucker. You put up a post yesterday. You
Damn right I did.
I finally got my module cases done. You can see this on.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that.
It only took 2 years. But he got
it. Thank you, Brian Wong. Wearing my Team Rocket shirt still. Hal's gonna be ass catching for Halloween, so I'm Team Rocket.
Word. Word. Nah, that shit looks good though, bro. That shit looks good. Like, that display looks fuck. How long did it take you to put it together?
Dude, well, honestly, man, the biggest. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to look level, but the biggest difficulty is literally just like assimilating it into your already existing cases, and then you got to go in and make sure they're all secured together so they move together, and then try and get the lighting, and it's a pain in the ass, man. It took me like 3 whole nights to get it all done.
It's a process. It's a major process.
And
talking coming from the person who
and they say building a garage shelf is a lot of work. Get the fuck out.
I'm still in the process. Still in the process.
You're slow.
I know. I know.
You know what? I need to come over there, and we need to do. I should
bring me acrylic.
Everybody,
bro.
Yes.
You see these beautiful.
I need to go to Leo. I need to go to Loco Lou. I need
look
to.
At this. Look at this. Look this.
Get those done in a couple hours.
Bro, these things, well, you know what? It took me a few days. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It did basically take me a few days to get the garage shelves done. He said, "I see you, booty cheek, Jake."
Oh, you want to see?
No, he didn't. But no, it did. It took. The only reason why it took me a few days is because I had to actually paint the paneling, because I had black paneling on both sides and in the back, because I don't like. The way I have it displayed, I didn't want to have like a glass background. I didn't want to have like an acrylic size, because I'm more so telling an intimate story inside the case. So that's the way I have it, to where as you can look in and it just kind of gives it a certain look. And I didn't put, like, I have the acrylic to put on the front, but I was like, well, you know, and I can put it on there, but I'm still waiting to find the right fucking strips to cover the holes, because the vinyl that I got don't stick, son of a bitch. It just don't.
Wait, are you talking about like covering the holes on the frame without worrying, you know, without without having the piece on, without having the acrylic on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send you a link a little later.
Okay.
I'll get that handled for you.
That's all I want. We got shout out to my man 16 Shooter. He was at the building. In the building, got a chance to talk to my guy, bro. Fucking smooth. Bro, beard looks just as smooth as it does on camera, bro. It really does. Like, it looks smooth as shit on camera, but it's like he took his face from live stream with him everywhere. He's just like, yo, let me just, I mean, like when you look at him, it's like you're looking at his camera.
That's a good camera.
Yeah, it's a dope ass camera, but definitely. But yeah, so Jake, with that being said, though, is this something that you're going to pick up, or you pass it on this?
I'm passing on it. I mean, I just don't have the love and need to have a Batman Returns display in my collection. So yeah, gotcha. It's as simple as that. But I mean, it does look phenomenal. And if I collected pieces based on the merit of how good it looks, I would absolutely get this in a heartbeat.
No, I get it, bro. I get it. Calvin, you haven't done it yet, but you're going to do it, right?
Right. But I'm in no rush. I'll get it at some point.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. And again, you know, Cal, which version are you going to get, though?
Does it look like I do anything small around here?
You gonna get all in?
Hey, I've been. Never mind. Shut up, Calvin.
I was gonna say the same shit, man.
Not like I haven't been, told that many times before about the All In. So
yeah,
definitely gonna be the 2-pack.
Yeah, definitely, man. The 2-pack is going to be the one to get. Costa, what about you, bro?
Same. I'm getting the 2-pack. I'm with Calvin. I haven't ordered it yet.
You haven't particularly done it yet, but when you know you're going to do it, that's going to be the version.
Gotta get the 89 Batmobile.
Mine's on the water somewhere. It's on its way.
Yeah, it's when you, Cal, you already know. Once you get it in hand, bro.
I already saw Phillies.
Yeah,
I had to go see it for myself in person. So
definitely, and it is the truth, bro. It definitely is the truth. Moving on, I want to talk about this, Jake, because I definitely want to get your thoughts on this. We're gonna, kind of go around table on this one because we were talking about this. I was even talking about this last night on Mafia Show. We were talking about accuracy. When people say comic book accuracy, what?
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Like, what is accuracy to a person? Because when we talk about comic book accuracy, it's always going to be based on the artist's personality and their interpretation of how they're drawing the art and from Howard's standpoint, he's going to choose the best representation. And I think that what we got from this particular figure right here was an amalgamation of both cinematic and comic. So your thoughts on this piece, and is it capturing the somewhat accuracy the comics is best representation of it? What are your thoughts on it, bro?
So I don't know if any of you guys saw, there was somebody I was going back and forth with very respectfully on Facebook and Instagram that you guys all know and are friends with. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure it's a friend of mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We saw him at the con, bro.
Okay.
And it was, we were keeping it respectful. But I was, I said the exact same thing to him. I said, man, this is his biggest issue was like the texture on the suit being pretty much the same thing as in the movies. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, dude, if you don't do that, if you don't add some texture, you're going to really risk this looking like either a Marvel Legends figure or the Hano black suit Spider-Man. And then, I put a bunch of pictures up from different artist renderings of Venom over the years and how inconsistent it is. It really is up to just the artist's interpretation. How do they want to draw him? Do they want to draw him more beastly and more creature-like? Is it more, is it just look a little bit more human? Exactly. You're always going to have Alex Ross's version, but like adding that texture too breaks up there you go. That threw me off. I'm not gonna derail my thought.
That's a texture, baby.
Yeah, adds a little brown to the suit, but I think this is absolutely comic book accurate. If I'm right, they say that this is 39 centimeters, which is actually a little bit taller than the movie version. So it's not 100% the same exact body mold, but for the most part, it is of the Venom movie. But yes, you got the white on the back of the hands. You've got the McFarlane look to the eyes, the mouth, the tongue, the logo. Yeah, this is absolutely comic book accurate to me. I don't think it gets much better, other than like if you go in and you paint like the purple highlights and stuff on them. But you're never gonna want that. That's more Mondo's thing. The whole thing with Hot Toys, their whole MO is give you something that is realistic, and this could realistically fit in next to your Alfred Molina Doc Ock or your Willem Dafoe Green Goblin and still look like it belongs in that display. So yes, to me, this is comic book accurate. I don't want a flat image come to life in my Hot Toy figures.
Yeah. Didn't know Watcher 6 was Superman.
Did anybody else catch the curl when he came on?
Yeah, right.
Dude, this is literally bedhead. I'm just not giving a fuck right now. I'll do whatever I gotta do.
Brown suit, no whammy, but comes with bed sheets full of poop. Yo, but no, this definitely, bro. Like you said, it is as comic book accurate as possible. And again, the interpretation is there. Even when I was talking to Cates and he was talking about, no. Now, mind you, he did say, and Calvin, you were there with me. He was like, "Yo,
I heard it."
He said, "I've seen the movie." He said,
he saw it.
Yeah, he saw the movie.
Yep.
He saw the movie.
I was there too, just so everybody knows.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Right there. It was all three of us. He saw the movie.
I was there in spirit.
He was like, "Yo, you're going to be surprised." He said, "You're going to be pleasantly surprised." He said, "I'm not going to just say it." He said, "It was good." He said, "It was actually good." And he said, "What they did was Noel. What they did with Noel was the exact interpretation that he had for the character. They did it justice." He said, "They did him justice. You're not going to," he said, "the thing is, because they have future plans for the character of where that character is going to go." So I was like, all right. And you heard it from the creator himself. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was all in once he talked about it. So I was like, yeah, give me some tickets to go see this movie, man. Definitely, just to see.
Let me ask you this though, as a devil's advocate, do you think he would have told you if it was bad?
Well, remember, before he saw it, he was one of the main ones that was upset about it. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Noel because it's definitely not. They didn't talk to me about it." And he was like, "Nah, whatever." He was upset. He was one of the main ones that were upset about it. And then what they did was Sony invited him to see it because his main thing was how they did Noel and what the interpretation was going to be with that particular character. Also, how Venom was going to play a role in it. You know what I mean? So he was like, he loved what they did with it, but he also loves the sentiment of where the character is going to go beyond just the Sony universe. You know what I mean? So
he was also clear to address. He's like, now don't get me wrong, I'm biased. But
yeah, he did address that. He did say
he looked us in the eye and was like, go see it. You won't be disappointed. So he made it clear.
Yeah,
he addressed it. So no, he was very forthcoming about how he felt about it.
I would say we did let him know that we would hunt him down after the movie if we did not like it. So we were gonna do a Craven hunt if it sucked. So yeah,
Craven's gonna
Donnie
suck?
Cates, you better be right, sir. You better be right, or it's all coming down. The whole empire.
I wish I liked his Thor run better. I don't know if you guys read it or not.
Well, the Thor run, are you talking about the King in Black Thor run? Or
no, Donnie Cates did a solo Thor run.
Just his solo Thor. Okay, I got you. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
It had some good moments, but overall, it just couldn't hold a candle to Jason Aaron's, in my opinion. That's getting derailed.
Well, I mean, you are kind of comparing apples to oranges, bro, when it comes to Aaron's run. It's just that phenomenal. So
Aaron did like the definitive Thor run maybe ever. So
so that's just kind of hard to it's
a hard act to follow.
It is hard, especially with that is definitely. But this definitely looks good, especially this right here, bro. This is that Calvin coming home from New York saying, "I'll give you them cheeks" pose.
I got two new mamas.
Exactly, bro. Kyle, what you think about this piece, bro?
I think it looks good. I never was even interested in the video game version. I just knew it would be too big for what I want to do. I'm just upset because this is now be my third. If I do decide to get this, it'll be my third because I got two of the original movie version because I always wanted both head scopes displayed.
Yeah.
I also got the other head scope from the Carnage Deluxe piece, so I had taken out 3. So I had planned. I just haven't gotten around to putting the second one in there, but there's no way I can not have those and not have this one with the, like you said, the McFarlane eyes and the the symbol on the chest,
dude.
Yeah, bro,
it's vicious looking.
It is.
It looks great.
It does. I love the bass. I definitely love the diorama bass that comes with this, because it definitely plays a role. But yeah, man, I love it. Look at this. I love this right here too.
In that last picture, is it just me or does it have a little bit? I'm colorblind, but does it look a little purpley to you?
It looks like the lighting.
It looks like the backlighting on it.
Yeah, like
the. So you think they've got a purple light on it, or there's like some purple in the paint that's just being brought out?
I don't know, but it looks like there might be a purple. It could be both, bro. Who knows? It
could be because the white on the spider does not show purple. So I don't know. Maybe
it does not.
Neither do the eyes.
Yeah,
it does not. Unless
this right here looks like animated series Venom to me.
Yeah, this shit looks good. It could be,
That's
bro.
You're starting another war there, Jake.
Because see, if you look here, Well, it's gonna sort of be hard for the white to pick up the purple as much anyway.
I mean, because it's matte, it's not the shiny black.
True.
I don't know.
Nah,
I'm just gonna have a purple light on him from now on.
Yeah. Costa, what's your thoughts on this piece, man?
Oh, I love it, dude. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
The McFarlane look. I wish this would have been first before the movies, because I have a Venom just sitting in a box, and I'm like, I was gonna have it, customized to look like this, but now I'm like, even if I tried to sell it, I don't even know if I get $100 for it. So I'm gonna keep it, but it's for me, for Venom, this is like perfect. Like, this is what should have been the first one. And now that it's under the comics line, I wonder what other comic stuff is going to come out, because Doom in this one, under their more what do you call it, the higher end comics line, and then Hano being the not so higher end portion of it, and how they decide. Obviously, you couldn't do this as a Hano and give it for like 190 or anything.
No.
But I'm interested
struggle.
to see where they're drawing lines on, like, what can be Hano and what can be the comic.
Yeah, bro. Because that's what I'm like, how are they distinguishing between both companies, even though like they're partnered with them? Like, who gets to do what? You know what I mean? Are they going to still allow them to do their own interpretation? You know what I mean?
Do you guys think this could stand next to Doom and Hano Magneto and like look like they belong together, or do you think there would be a quality difference?
I think for the Doom, majorly for the Doom, it can stand next to it and look like it belongs.
Yeah.
The Magneto, there might slightly be, because the thing is, I don't know. I'm just saying there could slightly be. Again, and this is not even having a Magneto in. And how you can normally tell, like, put it this way, bro, with the Wolverine, with the brown, even though I love the brown suit Wolverine that I actually have, from Hano, it does not fit with anything else in the MCU. For me,
no, probably not.
Because aesthetically, I can see the difference.
MCU,
I can see the difference in the boots, because he got those big ass feet in those boots compared to like everything else. It's just symmetrically not in place when it comes to like the way it looks. But this, and with the Hot Toys comic line, both Doom and this can fit in anything.
Oh, that Doom is going,
because that Doom is going to be effing phenomenal, bro. I cannot wait to get that. But
real quick, before you guys talk about it, I have to head out back to work, but I wanted to drop in. I gotta come on, and hang out a bit with with the guys, and we all have to do another meetup. Everybody in the chat, there's got to be another meetup that has to happen. We'll figure it out. You guys,
no doubt,
are amazing. I cannot wait to see you guys in person again. And oh, real quick, I did a live stream yesterday with 6 Scale Shiro, and pretty much the whole video is about talking about building these garage shelves and like the advantages and disadvantages, and there's a lot of cool tips in there. So if you want to go check that out, go check it out. But love you guys, love the chat. Well,
let's get it going
soon. Yeah,
good to see you, Casa.
Good to see you too, Jake,
later,
man. Calvin,
later, brother.
We're like twins. We're like twin brothers. No, or are you younger than me? You're my younger brother. You're probably younger than me. Yeah. So, I got a lot of family from that weekend, and I love it. I love it.
Yo.
And, talk to you guys later.
All right, see you later,
man.
Bro. We got my man Prosty Shinobi. He said, I'm tired of people arguing about figure textures. They made a big deal about Batman, and it's not even that bad in person. I don't even notice it. It's a great piece, bro. Mine arrives, I think, on Tuesday, and I'm right there with you, bro. I don't get the conversation. Look, some people, and I completely understand it, because they want some sort of like representation of what they've seen on camera. Was the suit, is it what it could be perceived as over exaggerated? I don't know. I think it's just up to that person. I know I'm not going to care about it. You know what I mean? Because I have that one. I'm going to have the return suit and when that actually drops. So I'm not, even with the modern suit for Batman, I'm not worried about it. The texture on this, yeah.
I was gonna say that right there, though, that conversation about Hot Toys and the '89 Batman, that could go back to what Yost was talking about between the on-screen model, he said like the 3 or 4 different versions of the Catwoman suit that exist.
Yeah,
because there's like the on-screen model and there's the other versions and like there's your headcanon version. Maybe there's the same thing with the '89 Batman. Like maybe that is a version that they took that texturing from, but
they got and they use that as the prototype or use that as the mock-up of what they were going to use.
Right.
And it could be, but I don't think it is, in my opinion. And again, it's just my opinion. It's not to say that anybody else's opinion is wrong, but in my opinion, I don't think that it's that much of a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, no. I don't see it as a big deal. I don't see that basically having that piece with the material that it has as a big fucking deal. I never thought it was, and I never basically wanted to carry on like it was. It was just their interpretation, and it's still going to look regardless, look good in my collection. So definitely is this up. Just like this Venom, bro. I was behind it because I'm like, it has to look like a symbiote. Look at the base. It has to look like the symbiote is represented on this particular piece. If it was smooth, you would see no interpretation. It doesn't make sense to even have that argument. It doesn't, bro.
That's what I said, because like it's an alien, right? It's a living thing that's got to have some fluidity to it. I think that texturing adds that idea that this thing is kind of constantly in motion and moving over this body. My other last question, which I know I brought up to you, Lael, in the chat when you were doing the corner episode. Do you guys think that the head sculpts on this are magnetic or pegged in? Because something tells me Hot Toys wanted to be cheeky about it and say, well, no, you can't take the movie versions. God, that one on the left is beautiful. That, they don't want you to put the magnetic ones on there. So I'm guessing for whatever reason, they probably pegged this head instead of made it magnetic like the movie versions.
You might be right. I don't know, because it looks like they could, and again, like you said, bro, they could do that shit. Yeah. They could do that shit to make it be like, fuck that.
So you're not just like buying the parts aftermarket, buy the whole figure.
Yeah, like we're gonna make you buy this shit. You're not, you know what I mean, bro? Look, even it now. I just want to preference this by how I'm saying this though. I like. If you like the bottom right picture of seeing the emblem on his back, I'll just say it that way. Seeing the emblem on his back and then the pose and musculature, that's the Venom that looks fucking. It just brings the emblem out. I had to say it that way because I wasn't trying to look at his butt cheeks, bro. I ain't trying to do all that because we got Agent Silver Fox in the building, so he'll take it, he'll clip it and be like, "Oh, look what Lael said."
Cheeks, man.
You know what I mean? But bro, this looks brilliant, bro. It looks fucking amazing, bro. And then you get all the accessories that you get. You get the 2 different styles of feet that come with this that you can utilize depending if you want a comic interpretation. You get the base, you get the tendrils there. So I'm in it. Like this, a lot of people were like, also they just wish that it had the webbing as well. But I'm like, they've advanced the character in the comics so much that he doesn't use it.
No, not lately.
No, not at all. You know what I mean? Like his tendrils and just the symbiote suit, it itself creates his level of movement and travel. You know what I mean? So he can move into anything he wants. But that's what I'm saying.
Also because he's evolved so much. I mean, he was anti-Venom there for a while.
Yep.
Which purged it all out of his system. I mean, Eddie Brock's been through so many different changes with the symbiote by now.
And if you're reading the comics right now, the Venom Wars, he stands to be a different version of who we know he will be or could evolve to. You know what I mean? So, it just depends. But yeah, this is definitely one I'm going to have in the collection. I know I'm excited about it. Those are. So we'll see. Moving on though to this next one here, man. This is going to depend because I know both you guys. You're more fans of Iron Man. I'm an Iron Man fan. I mean, I have pretty much my display down here, but I know you motherfuckers is like, yo, shit got to be on point or whatever, or you love it. What do you think about this? And are any of you two getting this suit up? Mark 6. Oh no, this is the Mark 7, right?
Mark 7, yeah.
Are you any of you guys getting the suit up Mark 7?
I'll let Calvin go first.
I don't even remember who I was on with last time. I just talked about this, but this is maybe I think it was Wednesday night, but this is a big want for me. I don't need it though, and I have so much stuff coming in right now. I'm not really worried about it, but it is a want. The 7 is one of my favorites and always has been. So
yeah. And the reason why I said that I want this, bro, is not because of the suit up aspect of it. I just want Tony. I just want that version of Tony in the civilian clothes to put on that gantry to replace that one, because it looks so fucking dope. Like I just want it because of that. You know what I mean? You know, even though we do know that they modified the shirt, you can see that they modified the shirt for a reason.
Can't say Black Sabbath on it.
Yeah, they couldn't put Black Sabbath on it. But still, we know where they got it from and what they were trying to do with it. It still looks good, but yeah. Jake, what about you, bro?
100% getting this. Absolutely. And for literally the exact same reason you said. When they first announced this, I'm like, I want that Tony to be in my Iron Man armory right there. I've got the Iron Man 2 version of Tony sitting in there with the polo. I want that version. The suit up part will be cool. I've seen some videos of people assembling it, and I didn't realize as much of it assembles together with magnets as it does. Like it's a lot of it just kind of throwing it together, which is super cool. And I'm definitely going to try it out. The pod mode look that you can have with it still, that kind of came with the original Mark 7 or the 2.0 may do something like that, but I'll probably fiddle around with the suit up version and do just like what I have with the Mark 5 suit up, which is just Tony in the racing suit. That's how I have him displayed. I want to display just this version. So
see, what I wanted to do was have him. Nah, because then Jake will steal my idea. Fuck that. Nope.
You don't. No, dude. I already have my own ideas. I just don't put them out
there. No, but what I wanted to do, because you seen my display and how I have Pepper behind him.
Yeah, but what I wanted to beat it.
What I wanted to do was basically have him standing there, you know, sort of like tinkering with his wrist, you know, whatever, and you see the pod flying over like he's trying to connect to that pod. You know what I mean? Just do it that way. Where they're
so I'm gonna do that then.
That would be dope, right?
Yeah, it would be cool.
Like just to have it to where he's already trying to stay out. But every time I look at this, I look at the display and I'm like, you know what? Fuck Calvin, fuck Jake, because both these motherfuckers, man, I'm trying to stay away from this shit. I was like, I'm not going to get another Iron Man, but I can hear Calvin in the back of my head, like, yeah, all right.
That was just one of the coolest suit up moments
it is, bro.
All time, man.
It is, bro. It is.
Free falling. It's just so cool.
The facial expression looks like me when I found out how much my divorce was going to cost me. What?
Talk about Tony's facial expression on the figure.
Bro, he is insane. He is definitely insane. He said, hand off jacket, brown, blue, the good, bad, and ugly poncho, millions it takes. 89 Batman looks great in my opinion. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yep, you're right, bro. The Han, the Jack, the brown, blue, the good, the bad, the ugly. Yeah, bro, definitely, bro. There was always those discussions, but definitely it looks good, man. Mark II suit up would be the one I might get. The very first, that would be insane. Yeah, bro, it definitely would be insane. It would, but yeah, I gotta.
I'm about to say that had to be a divorce before Lucy. That like said that ain't Lucy.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, like my heart just jumped all the way down to my knees. I was like, no, but then he's like, nah, look on your face. Yeah, bro, he said, look on your face. Watch, he's going to capture that shit, bro, too, and put it up. I can already predict that shit. But no, you're right, bro. Like now I got it. Damn, y'all. I was hoping one of y'all was gonna be like, nah, it's not for me, but.
I got some ideas about what I'm gonna be doing with the rest of my space here.
You sure didn't help my situation. Yeah, I'm fucking getting it. Like you bastard. That's gonna be like, I got one.
Yeah, bro. Hold up. Does it come with this tower?
Yeah, it does. It comes with that.
The special edition one came with that for Sideshow.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which I'm gonna have to get somehow because it's not gonna come in the versions I order for the shop. So I'm gonna put it on that little hologram table I've got.
Oh, so you're getting these, Jake? Like you're getting these at the shop?
Yes, sir. I get all these things for the shop. I always have ones. Just let me know.
Okay, Jake. Okay, Jake.
See how subtle he did that? Just let me know.
You know, he did. He's like, yeah, this, you know what I mean? Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Straight up. Moving on
You
real
needed
quick.
a cane I could have got to earlier too.
Right. I want to talk about this real quick before we move on to the next. So, Calvin, speaking of Tokyo Star Wars Celebration, this announcement was made on their website. Worldwide exclusive, which means it's going to be a worldwide exclusive, but I'm pretty sure that they'll probably have a few of them at, because now remind you, Sideshow's not going to be in Japan. Hot Toys is going to be in Japan at Star Wars Celebration. So it's going to be a totally different ball game. Whereas all Hot Sideshow could do was put up pre-orders, and they might have an occasional giveaway. At this, you'll probably be able to get your hands on some shit. You know what I mean?
People have hit me up talking about, hey, can you get me one of these? Like,
Yeah, bro.
I realize I'm in Tokyo, right? Like I'm supposed to pack like 5 of these in my suitcase.
Know what I mean, bro? And you know how expensive it's going to be to send this shit? Hell no. Hell no.
Come on, I'm already taking my wife with me. She already talking about taking extra luggage just so she can bring her some shit back that she wants to buy. So,
bro, I'm going over there as with minimal luggage, and I'm not packing a lot of shit at all. Like at all, bro.
You're gonna have a whole suitcase for your shoes, don't lie.
Shit, I'm probably gonna go over there with like maybe 2 pairs of shoes, some sweatpants, and jackets.
This dude gonna have like 15 jackets that he's wearing the other night. Yeah, I've never heard somebody get talked about a jacket get talked about so much. He got stopped like 8-9 different times about that.
Was
jacket.
true.
I saw the picture. I thought, like, dude, are you cosplaying as Dr. Doom? Like it looked like
bro.
green.
That was a jacket from Toya's line because, like I said, she has her own store.
He got nuts. We ran into Koi. His last movie, but you know, he's into the movie industry with films and does his reviews and stuff, and he's kind of tied into John Camp and things like that.
Oh yeah,
and was like, "Yo, Jack, they got plugged, got Toya plugged." So let's see some of that.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was incredible, bro. I mean, that day it was just like even Kate's, bro. Kate's was like, that jacket is tight. Yeah. He was like, yo, that jacket is tight.
He was on the jacket more than he was talking about no.
Yeah. He was like, yo, that jacket is tight. I was like, bro, Case is a cool motherfucker, bro. He is a cool motherfucker, bro, for real.
He did a podcast with Stegman there for a while, so that was always fun one to listen to.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. But yeah, so they're doing my only question about this, man, is like, again, bro.
Got Dan in the back.
We got Dan. We got cheating ass.
We got cheeking ass Dan.
That's right. That's right.
Bro, let me ask you a question, Dan.
What up?
Motherfuckers really think and ask you, did you laugh like that for real, bro? Do they approach you and be like, yo, do you laugh like that?
They don't.
Bro, I don't know why, bro. We think we.
I mean, like we've said before, it's 100% the intent.
It's just that sneaky ass laugh, bro. It's the intentions on. But nah. What's going on with you, bro? You good? You good, money?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. Chilling. Pretty long weekend, but I'm chilling. Just had breakfast. It took me a while, but
word.
Yeah.
With breakfast or cheeks? Which one?
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
Man. You can consume both.
Come on, man.
Both involve eating sometimes.
What up? We got brother cousins in the building. What up, family? I had an amazing time with you all this weekend. Can't wait to meet you all again, bro. Yeah, we had so
I don't know
much
if you heard it, Jay, but I'm third brother now. Your mom.
I heard. I'm just glad Dan's here now. Another person did have to go to New York Comic Con and be an outsider with me.
Hold up, Calvin. We got to correct that because I was third brother at Awesome Con. You're fourth brother now, bro.
You might want to ask her.
I know, because y'all Calvin was sitting down there embellishing on the conversation the entire time, bro. Like the entire time.
She gave me some stories. She had me crying.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Her stories. Her story. You know what, bro? She's like the Charlie Murphy. Like she has stories that are definitely real stories, but the shit is crazy. So definitely, bro. But what I was saying was, with this right here, I don't understand. Like, look, they're doing it, and it's obviously because Mickelson's going to actually be at Star Wars Celebration, so we know that he's going to make an appearance, and I think it's going to be directly tied into Andor. To be quite honest, I think he's going to definitely be tied into season 2 of Andor, but they're deciding to release this figure. My point, and the reason why I'm saying, and I'm excited about it, but then part of me is like, yo, what the fuck? Because you didn't
ask for this.
Like it's in my mind. I'm like, it's weird because like you had every chance in the world to give us Baze, and you didn't. Like you didn't give us Baze, but you're giving us this figure, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm with it. I'm fine. You know, Galen Aerosol to actually have with Jen, I'm fine with that. To create something like that would be pretty super dope and awesome. But my point is, it's like, are they going to go back and dip in the well? Because this right here, if you look at it, it's not labeled Andor. This is labeled Rogue One. So do you think that they could probably go back and dip in the well because it wasn't a popular IP and say, look, we're going to go ahead and, possibly do something like this?
They just need to give us Andor already. Stop fucking around.
Yeah. If he's an Andor, everyone might be begging for this by the end of the season, and that's what I believe, bro. I think he is going to be in Andor. I don't know. So, bro, a Mama Doc and Mama Cousins team up would probably be a pinnacle of entertainment. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. It definitely would be.
I want to be there for that. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Doc, you got to make it to New York Comic Con next year, bro. You got to, bro. You got to do it. But no, I just thought that this was interesting. What's your thoughts on this, Jake? I mean, it's good. It makes for good marketing. It definitely does. It makes for good marketing, and it would be a selling point, at Celebration. But what do you think? What's your thoughts on it, bro?
To me, it just felt random as hell. I was like, Galen Erso, of all the Star Wars characters you could be. I mean, I get it, right? He's supposed to be there at Celebration, isn't that right?
He's going to be at Star Wars Celebration. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean that makes a little bit more sense, but I just thought it was just random as hell. And then talking about season 2 of Andor, I guess I could see it, but I don't know that this figure would be a big draw for people unless they absolutely knock it the fuck out of the park with the likeness and everything. I don't know. Like I don't feel anything towards it. That's the thing. Like I'm not like, oh man, I would love a Galen Erso. I'm not a huge Rogue One fan in general, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have an opinion. If people get it and they want it, and they've been wanting it, awesome for them. Not something I have any feelings towards. It's odd.
Like a connection to Calvin. Now we're gonna, like I said, we'll be seeing this there. You think by just us seeing it, as we always like, you see it in person, you see what the presentation is going to be for it. Do you think it's going to be something that we'll want to pick up?
I'll cross that bridge when I get there, just for the fact that I don't have any other figures for that line. That is my favorite Star Wars movie, but I was late in the game by the time those things had already been released, so I never picked up any of those. Not to mention, I do still plan to go see Big Brother in China, and I believe he said there's a secret base in Shanghai near at Disneyland. So I'm keeping myself open for things I may want to pick up from the actual location.
You might be able to actually get your hands on there as a true. That's
what I'm keeping myself open for.
That's definitely true. Dan, what's your thoughts, man? Like this drops, you gonna get it?
Honestly, depends, because I only have Jyn Erso from Rogue One. Mm-hmm. I slept on Krennic many times. And it's just like one of those lines that that line came out like just like a year or two before I started collecting. So like I didn't really want to go back at the time, and I kind of still feel that way because I don't know, Galen Erso is just one of those characters. Like, what outfit are they gonna put? Like,
if it's gonna be his officer outfit, his civilian,
is he gonna come with blaster effects in his body because he got like, come on, like, I don't know, like, it's I definitely think like, yeah, exactly, JB Imperial. I think it's gonna be the Imperial version, right? It'd be weird if he's like on his farmland fucking outfit with the poncho and shit, like, or in the beginning of the movie where he's just in the robes. Like, nah, it's got to be the Imperial one. And then like, it's just a weird character. Why him of all the characters that we've gotten, even in Rogue One? It's weird. I get it though. The guy's gonna be there, and maybe they're trying to cater to him for some reason or whatever. That's cool, but for me, like, I think I'm good. Like, unless it's fucking, like Jake said, unless it's absolutely fucking amazing and the head sculpt looks insane, like, then I'll consider it just to have, father daughter.
Yeah. And see, that's the biggest draw for me, bro. Yeah. Is because it's father daughter, and that's why I'll get it. I mean, it's Star Wars, so I'll definitely. Yeah. I'm just like, okay. My only conversation is, okay, if you're doing this, what was the reason that they actually skipped out on bays? You know what I mean? That's still in the back of my head. Like, why did y'all do that? Because it made so much sense.
Don't have Jar Jar up for pre-order.
Yeah, they still don't have Jar Jar up at all. You know what I mean? So which they'll probably get to way before then. So I know that'll probably happen. We'll see. So I don't know. This is definitely a waiting period. So we just got to see when it comes out and how it's going to be. Now this one right here. Definitely coming home. There are people that actually got notifications that this is going to be one that's going to be hitting them real soon. So Dan, your thoughts on this, man? And is this one that is definitely coming home for you?
Yeah, it's on its way. It'll be here tomorrow.
Did Tim send this motherfucker, bro?
I did. Yeah, this motherfucker is on his way. Should be here Tuesday. Or yeah, I think supposedly Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow. It said tomorrow, but then it changed to Tuesday, motherfuckers.
Okay.
So yeah, I should have it this week. Dude, this was like, say what you want about the show. I mean, the show wasn't like fucking like a masterpiece for me. It was a good show, but this character, him and Shin, were like, they just looked like medieval fucking like characters to me. So like especially with their armor and like the outfit, like it looks fucking good. I seen MRC's review on it, and it looks really good. Although sometimes the sculpt looks a little like cartoony. I don't know if it's just
See, it looks good.
The hair.
I'm still getting it.
It's the hair. It makes it look like the beard. Like they can never really make that beard lifelike. You know what I mean? It's hard to do. I get it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Also, in that review, MRC, you did a great job. From far away, though, like, because when you zoom in, that's when you start to see, and it looks a little bit Play-Doh, right? But once you zoom out a little bit, that shit looks fucking great. Like this shot right here, where like you can't really see the too crazy details, like that looks just like them.
It looks just like
so. It's one of those, like, just like any figure. Like, I don't know if you guys like when you guys do toy photography, you get too fucking close. Sometimes they do look like toys.
It does. You got to get a certain angle where it doesn't.
So when you find that right distance where it starts to blend in your eye and you can't really like tell, that's the perfect. Like
a lot of it for me is lighting too, though. I mean, there's certain lights. If you don't have like a diffuser, it's going to make it look waxy. And,
it's too shiny,
too glossy, right?
Yeah, but you can clear a lot of that up in editing, but still,
I'm fucking excited about this, man. Because like in the show, dude, he just looked like a big ass fucking knight with a lightsaber, dude. Like that's like the image I got from this character, and then like all the details,
powerful,
like the green with the black and the armor, like dude, this is the sick ass figure. Even if you don't like the show, like, dude, this thing is fucking dope, man. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Shin.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And it's just fucking great, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
This is gonna be a grail for sure. 100%.
Yeah. Motherfucker look like Robert Meyer Burnett. I told him this shit.
That's funny.
I was like, this motherfucker looks just like you, bro. He's like, yo, how many times? I said, I'm sorry, it does. It definitely does. What about you, Jake? You getting this, bro?
Yeah.
So I ordered one extra for the shop on the chance that I wanted this one, and it's going to be a really hard one. Yeah. Well, I didn't put it down under my specific pre-order for me, but I was like, I'm going to add one extra. Then because I order extras in general, but I was like, I'm going to add one more extra just in case I do want this. Of course, it's hitting at a time where I'm getting absolutely slaughtered with these pre-orders.
Everybody.
Yeah, man. Like this one coming out 6 months early, I did not anticipate that. But it looks fantastic. And honestly, he kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Doctor Doom version of some kind of Jedi. You know what I mean? Like he's not necessarily a bad guy. He's just his goal is at odds with our protagonists, So and that hood and then the green. So I mean, most likely this is gonna come home. I'm pretty certain it's going to. It's a dude with a lightsaber too. It's hard to pass up.
Yeah, and it's like that has that ethereal look to it. Like I mean, like that nightly look. It looks
right. That medieval kind of influence to the look.
It definitely looks good, bro. It definitely does. Calvin, what about you, bro?
For every reason that they've already said, I want this. This is coming home. We got to see the man in the flesh,
in person, bro.
Celebration. So, rest in peace to him. I've always loved him as an actor, and just the medieval times aesthetic to this with a orange hint of lightsaber. I gotta get some belt for this one too. Yeah, I'm all in on this.
Yeah, it just this. And like we've been saying, like once that Shin comes out, these two are just gonna pop in your display.
Reminds me a little bit like the Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know, something about his look that.
Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes, bro! Like that's the line that if I would sell my soul to Mephisto, bro. If they drop that line, bro, I'm telling you, bro. That is the line I want a Bastille Lashan. Already want, a Malik. They're already giving us a Revan. We already know.
They already got Revan coming. So
you already got Revan coming, bro. Give us a Bastille Lashan. Give us oh my god, bro. That entire line I want. I definitely want a Nihilus, bro. Give us a Darth Nihilus. Oh my god, bro. Everything about that line is just fucking incredible. I would love to have it, bro. But yeah, I see where you're at. It does kind of put you in that feel. You know what I mean? So yeah, look at that. That looks good, bro. That looks good. And that, that's gonna have a wired cape.
It looks like it does.
I'm just fucking mad that Dan's getting that shit tomorrow. He's gonna cheat.
Oh yeah. Don't even open your box, bro.
Don't even send it back. Just send it back.
I don't know if you saw it when you were doing the stream with Yost, but I was like, hey yo, Lael, don't even open your box when you get this shit, bro. I was like, don't even open that shit. Don't even do it, bro. He's gonna be upset.
Don't play yourself. Don't even play yourself. Just keep the box closed. I got some plans though. I definitely got some plans.
The box,
I got some plans though. I definitely got some plans, man. Moving on, one other release that we actually got this week out of the mini. It's just like, the last couple of weeks they've been releasing about 3 or 4 figures a week. Like they've been doing this shit, bro. I'm afraid of what the fuck's gonna happen this week. Literally.
All I know is just release that dude back, get it out the way. I just need that last payment. Just get that shit out the way, man. Release the dude back.
Not yet. Please don't. Please don't. I know the Shadow Trooper is basically on its way. So that already got the info on that one. But this definitely was one that released last week. And for anyone who has these on pre-order, if you have a couple of them on pre-order, they were definitely released last week to round off the week. And I was like, man, fuck, they are not playing. They are definitely not playing. They're doing whatever. I don't think it was basically a rush for a lot of people. or it's one of those things where it is going to be a rush for a lot of people to go out, because I think they're still readily available right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's one of those things where you have to necessarily go out because they're going to be available. Like right now, yeah. I think they're still basically available through different sites. Jake, are you getting these in your shop?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm luckily not getting this for my own collection. I could mark myself safe on that one, but yeah, we're getting them in the shop.
You're going to have them in the shop. So definitely. So it'd be readily available for people out there who want to get it. It's not like it's something that you won't be able to get and find.
I actually think they're coming in like Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Word.
Or it's another trooper. I can't remember.
What did Lumi say? What she saying? She said, I just know
we're all on Box Watch.
Oh, you're all on Box Watch. All on Box Watch. Yeah, that sounds about right. You already know that definitely is, man. But yeah, man, like so this is dropping. I definitely had a few of these on order because again, I wanted to get, I love the Ahsoka line, but it's a deep line, and sometimes you got to exercise a level of restraint.
Yeah, dude,
how you're gonna do it. You can't get everything, bro, because there's just so much out there. But these look good. It definitely looks good.
They do the thriller?
That's what I was about to say, bro. Like, are they doing the Michael Jackson film with this shit? Yeah, bro.
I want to put a jacket on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's the trooper on the left. The trooper on the left is the one that's coming in Monday or Tuesday. Okay.
Oh yeah. So you're getting the Death Trooper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I love the matte on that Death. I like the way they did it. It's not as shiny. I like the matte. But no, this looks good, and it will be coming. Anybody else on this panel getting this?
Nah, I'm only sticking to main characters from the Ahsoka line for now, just because it's just too much, man. Like, I have an accommodated space for my Ahsoka line, so like I just need to fill that, and then I'll be good.
Yeah, got you. Kyle, what about you, bro?
No, I did the Death Trooper. I'm cool on this one.
Yeah, definitely cool. Well, yeah, man.
Needed that zombie face though. This needed that.
Yeah, I think they didn't do it because it wasn't seen on camera. Like we didn't get a chance to see one of them.
Oh, I thought we did. I can't remember.
I don't think we did. I think the only ones that we actually got to see in the zombie mask was the Death Troopers. I think it was those, unless there was, I got to go back and watch.
Yeah, I got to watch that episode. I could have sworn I saw one.
It might, because it would have been the final episode. Maybe I missed it, but I thought it was only just the Death Troopers that we saw.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably was.
These kind of raps on him, though, it makes me go, dude, just do Mayday from the Bad Batch. I just really dug his character in that episode.
Yeah.
This is all wrapped up kind of like that.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, it's going to be a piece out there that a lot of people, are probably getting. It's probably, in their zeitgeist to actually get this piece, to have it in the collection. I just think, and let me ask you a question, bro. Like, I mean, because this is the space that we're kind of in right now. What do you say, man? I need that 1/6 scale Spawn figure with the wire cape. But yeah, there's a lot of people talking about that. But right now, bro, like I said, we are technically in that space where, again, I was talking about this the other day. Like, you may love just the hobby itself. You love it. But is it becoming one of those situations for a lot of people where it's like you have to love it almost damn near from afar because of how much is popping right now?
It's an abusive relationship, man. I feel like she keeps beating my ass and I keep coming back.
Yep.
That's more.
It's abusive.
Yeah. Like she just keeps whipping the shit out of my wallet, and I'm just like, all right, baby, I still love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a high maintenance hobby, bro.
Yeah,
it is. That's what it feels like. It's more of a high maintenance hobby, whereas like you. Yeah, bro. Like it's just one of those situations where it's just like, okay, what do I do? How do I even? Because then it becomes a discussion even within your house, with your spouse or with your, because they're like, look, we got trips, we got bills, we got all this stuff that we got to pay. Like,
I'm sick of eating ramen.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's going to have to be a sacrifice.
And
it's
sick of eating fucking peanut butter sandwiches,
right? and what is the going trope around here with a lot of people? They're talking about. There's a lot of what's the word? A lot of tapping or
tapping out, tap
dancing and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you can't, let's put it this way: if you don't have the fucking self-restraint to say no to some figures, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're an idiot.
My business requires those idiots, man. Come
on. Yes, but like, let's say for your own collection,
right?
If you don't exercise restraint, you're an idiot. You're gonna run out of space. You're gonna fucking put yourself into a hole. It's gonna be pretty hard to climb out of. And not even just financially, but just like space wise. Like, do you know how much of a hassle it is to sell figures? Like, it's a fucking hassle. I hate doing it. I hate selling figures. But right now I'm at that point where I have some decisions to make too, because I've been collecting for quite a while now, man. Like fucking 5-6 years now. So like, I don't love everything the way I used to when I first got it, like the whole Marvel line. I used to love that when I got in. That was like my thing, dude. Like I was all Marvel when I first started collecting, and then now I'm like, okay, like because DC has always been my favorite, but at the time when I first started collecting, DC was fucking very far and few between. And then they started ramping up a little bit more with the Justice League line, and then I started going to what I love the most, DC, and then I started getting some of the other stuff. I started getting my Terminator shit. I started getting like more Spider-Man stuff, because Spider-Man I gravitate towards the most out of any Marvel. Spider-Man and Iron Man, I guess you can say. So like for me, like collecting is one of those things that's always going to change, and your taste isn't always going to be the same throughout the years. So it's like you got to really know, and like nobody knows though. I didn't know I was gonna all of a sudden be like, like my Marvel, I need to downsize, like I need to just consolidate, and I need to start getting rid of some shit, because there's other stuff that I really, really want that will take precedence over that. So you just gotta recognize that you can't have everything. It's you just gotta recognize that. Once you accept that, you're able to look at your collection in a certain way and be like, okay, I can live without this, I can live without that, I can live without this, and then just start trying to offload some pieces or whatever. Like I'm gonna be giving away some shit, dude, because like selling right now is fucking atrocious. Like you're not making any money at all.
Or you'll get people that hit you up and they'll haggle you, and they'll go, and then by the time you're ready, they're ready to say yes, they're gone. You'll never hear from them.
Yeah. Like dude, somebody
sick of that.
I'm trying to sell the 2.0, the Peter Parker Spider-Man, just because it's like, dude, I can't keep getting multiple characters anymore. Like I just can't. So I'm keeping my black suit because I fucking love that figure. It's amazing. It's the best Spider-Man figure out, in my opinion. So I'm gonna say, you know what, the 2.0 has to go. The Peter Parker Spider-Man suit. As much as I love it, I gotta get rid of that. Just because they're gonna make more Spider-Man games, and we're gonna get another one eventually. So
that's the truth, bro.
It's just those decisions, man. You gotta just be honest with yourself and just make those fucking choices, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm probably gonna sell this fucking the first Venom movie, Venom. I'm gonna sell that shit probably for like fucking $100, and fucking to get that comic one, because I want that one. So
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna keep the Carnage. Like, I love my classic suit Spider-Man. That's staying. Like, there's just a lot of stuff. Like, I just, you just gotta just be honest with yourself, and just you can't get everything. And unless you're fucking rich and you live in a mansion where your basement is as big as your fucking footprint of your house, and you have all the space in the world, then.
Yeah, bro. And I think that it is, with everything that's going on right now, you got to pick and choose now. That's where it's at. Like, you got to pick and choose. And it's like you said, Dan, it's like you have intentions like, all right, let me offload some of this stuff. But now it's hard to do that. So you're stuck in a rut until the market cleans itself up, and it's better.
Yeah.
Well, the other side of that too, though. Oh, sorry, go ahead then.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna have to start putting shit in boxes. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say that Hot Toys right now is also making it incredibly difficult for people to budget because, I mean,
Yes.
when you release a figure like Balin Skull 6 months early, you know, people were budgeting based on kind of the way they know these releases go, and you know, and hey, this was put up for pre-order at this time. I should probably be expecting it at this time. And you release it 6 months early during an onslaught of other figures that are also either getting released early or in just such quick succession. I mean, you're gonna start seeing people cancel pre-orders or, you know, instantly try and get rid of them for cheap, whatever it is. You know, so that's
out, bro.
That's kind of fucking up the market too.
Yep. And you don't have a choice. Like, it's, you know, that's why when people say, look, I'm just going to stick to certain things, you know, I'm going to stick to certain brands, you know, I'm not, you know, certain IPs, you know, I'm not jumping into like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, can you complain? No, because we're all experiencing it right now, bro. Yeah. Like, it is exhausting to see. Like, before it was like, bro, the fun of it was to see what was going to be released. Oh, I can't wait for this to come out. Is this going to be? Now it's just like, yo, I don't
stop releasing. Just hold on.
Yeah, like hold up. Like hold up.
A lot of it has to do is that like this hobby has grown so much over the last fucking 3-4 years since COVID.
Infinity War and Endgame, man. Like around that time, it exploded.
That got everybody into the hobby too. I feel like that, and like, so the scale of our hobby has gotten so much bigger that like there's so many more people. So Hot Toys has just been fucking just on overdrive, pushing shit out left and right. But it's like Leo said, like I came from the part of collecting Hot Toys where like you're waiting fucking forever and you just don't know what they're gonna do. They had an announcement like maybe 1 or 2 a month, or something like that. A release probably like 1 or 2 a month. They were very like steady and consistent going forward like with their stuff. So like I remember when I first started collecting, I think the first year I started, I only got like 4 figures or 5 figures because I was really choosy back then, and then I started getting more, and then eventually like they started really ramping up just their production.
Dude, for the longest time, I felt like I only had maybe 7 or 8 figures, you know, and then god damn, now we're
yeah. That's the thing, is like when you spread yourself thin with so much, you know, here look, there's a more enjoyable way to really approach this hobby, and I think we just have to be sensible about it, because right now, and especially before the holiday, bro, I'm hearing a lot of quitter talk in this locker room. It's Sunday time for refocus. Repeat after me. I can and will get it done. Rusty Bronco, shout out to my guy. Hey, listen, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, it's easier for people who are strictly dedicated to one IP. It's hard for us who enjoy pretty much a lot of shit.
I wish I hated Terminator. I wish I hated fucking Star Wars.
I wish I hated Marvel.
Yeah, bro. I wish I hated Marvel. I wish I hated DC. I wish I wasn't as a huge comic head as I am. But you know, it is. For somebody like Luminar, though, she's laughing like, I ain't got to worry about none of that shit. I'm very selective about what I get.
Yeah. I'm envious of those people, man.
She had one name, Storm.
She had to worry about shit. Like, literally, Storm was the only thing that she was focused on, whether it was Prince, comics, whatever. That was the only focus. You know what I mean? It's not just Hot Toys killing us. If you collect other scales, it's brutal too. Man.
I collect statues,
McFarlane,
dude.
NECA, dioramas, Mesco. Yeah, bro. Yes.
McFarlane, NECA, and whoever else he said, fuck that, Jazz Inc. Shit. Jazz Inc. can cover all that shit.
Yeah. He's running them wallets.
Fuck. Yeah, bro. And I think I think even that is even probably going to hurt him with sales and pre-orders as well, because of all this other shit that's out, man. People are going to eventually circle around and get it, but it's just a hurt piece right now.
You're gonna have to shoot me to get my Catwoman pre-order. Sorry. You're gonna have to shoot my ass.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nope.
Hell yeah, bro. You already know.
It's just one of those times. Oh, I'm sorry.
What was you gonna say, Jake?
I say it's one of those times where you can tell, like, in the community in general, the sentiment is more panicking when a new release is happening. Instead of excitement, you see a lot of like panic. Yeah, and that's always indicative of just like everyone's hurting right now. And on an election year, I've been through this a couple times during election years, and it's people always tighten their belts around the election time, and so
yeah.
And I've never really understood why. I understand there's like there's an anxiety behind like what's going to happen after the election kind of thing, but with the economy not doing great and a lot of people having a lot of spendable income, I guess it's just there's a lot of anxiety around this hobby too, and so I've noticed that a lot more of the reaction to these releases is more anxious and kind of fearful than it is excited.
We got a tree in the back.
Oh! What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
Mr. Bandolier.
Just I finally got back in.
I see that she came through with an incredible finishing time.
Oh my God, yeah. She always does, but every year she qualifies for Boston every year. So
word.
One of these days we'll actually be able to do Boston.
Yeah, bro. So she qualified for it, but she's not gonna do it.
Well, she's gonna do it. It requires a lot of planning.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. So you qualify, and then if she wants to run it, she just has to fill out the form, and they check her last marathon time, and they go, okay, she gets a spot.
There you go.
So one of these days we'll actually make the trip.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, you came in on a conversation now about our journey through collecting, but how hard it's been for a lot of people.
Yeah. Because
there's been so much right now. So, we're also talking about how hard it is to sell figures, to offload, how many pre-orders are happening. How has it been for you, bro? Like, how have you been dealing with this, man?
It's definitely been the last few weeks. There's been a lot that's been coming in. Like, I recently had to cancel a couple of orders just because I'm like, we have stuff coming up. We have a couple of weddings coming up. We have a couple of we have a 100th birthday coming up in the family. So that's going to take a little bit of time and money to get ready for that, because that's involving a trip. It's just like I had to decide, okay, what's the most important to me in terms of the stuff that I like, and what am I willing to let go of? And so you have to do it.
Yeah,
you don't have a choice. Like just this week alone, I finally got my Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show.
Okay.
And my 40th anniversary Darth Vader comes tomorrow. I'll have it tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, these were both paid off. Like, that's the thing. They were paid off a couple months ago, both of them. But I mean, literally within a week, two pieces are showing up within a week.
In a week, bro.
If I had been doing a single payment on those, I'd have been screwed.
Yep.
I would have been like, oh my God.
Like, how am I going to pull this off?
I mean, what can you do, right? That's kind of why I think for a lot of people, it turns out to be a thing where you need to prioritizing your collection needs to take center stage, especially when you don't want to get buried. Because Hot Toys, they pull these crazy things like Balin coming out, 6 months early or something like that?
Yeah.
Who saw that coming? I didn't.
None of us did.
How do you budget for that?
Yeah, and that's a sudden heavy expense if you're not ready. So I feel really bad for people that can't budget things. And I mean, not to say that you can't, but there are people who they see something and it's the new thing and they do that pre-order right away because they
right away.
They don't.
And that's the thing. I haven't done one single pre-order. Like, I think the last pre-order that I did was
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. That was the last official pre-order that I did. I still haven't pre-ordered Venom. You know what I mean? Like I haven't that one and Legolas, I think, were the last ones that I've done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got to pre-order Legolas too before I forget.
Yeah, that was it. Everything else, bro, has been like a wait. Let me kind of strategically approach this a way that makes sense because we're getting hit really hard, bro. That storm we were talking about before that we warned people about is happening right now. Like right fucking now. So yeah, it's oh JB, nah, that's we already
that was done. That was a done deal.
That was a done deal.
The funds were already put aside for that one.
Yeah.
I hesitated for that one in the beginning because I was pissed off at the way you had to do it, to be quite honest, because it just didn't, even though I knew it just kind of pissed me off at the simple fact that we had to go that. Calvin, what's you?
I was in the same thing.
You gotta love Hot Toys and they whack ass glue. I just have to.
At the Mark 6?
Yeah, the glue on a magnet. And then since you brought it up, does anybody else have an issue with their gantry? The second time I turned it on, one of my steps is already flickering, like it's going out.
God damn.
So I got a
No.
replacement for that. But Steve Eagle hit me about it. Actually, it was last week when I was on with you guys last week. He hit me. He's like, "Hey, is your gantry good?" I was like, "Oh, it's solid." And then literally 5 minutes from saying that, I turned it on and then started flickering. So I got to put it to get that.
Yeah, see, they gave you that one for the $200 off is why. They're like, oh yeah, well, you know, paid.
All right, and I'll still get a replacement. Still gonna keep my $200 off. Goddamn right.
I'm good. But no, it again, bro, like we're not having this discussion because, like I said, we're like trying to deter anybody out there from doing what you do because we know,
it's a real discussion.
It's just a real discussion. We feel that definitely. We feel that pressure with everybody out there because it is a thing. It's a real thing, and it's a real thing that guarantees or it really requires a discussion to be had. You know what I mean? Because it is a hurt piece. Like this week, I'm not looking forward to anything. Like I'm not looking for anything to drop. I damn near don't. Because if you think about it, I didn't do a corner for Iron Man. I didn't do a corner for the Trooper that dropped. You know what I mean? I think I did one for Balin, but that's it. Because it was just too much to catch up with. And I was like, fuck, I can't. I'll just talk about it tonight. I'll just do it on the show. But it was just way too much, and again, it's just getting there. It's getting to that place. So I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna close this out on that moment because we've pretty much talked about covering. Truly, thank you for coming in and telling, bro. But definitely appreciate having you here as always, bro. You already know this is home. Everybody out there, we got in here. Thank you, everybody out there in the chat. Yeah, what you cheating ass got doing? Because I know you got Balin coming in tomorrow. So what's going on?
Yeah, so I just gotta edit my Bane review, and then that should be out. I'm gonna post pictures later today, so be ready for that. Be ready for that. Don't open your box, Leo. Don't even order it, bro. Just cancel it. So that'll be out later, and then I'll try to get my review out tomorrow morning. And then Balin, and then eventually I've been saying I'll get to a collection tour, and then eventually as well I'll be doing a giveaway as well for when I hit 5K.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'll be doing a few things. Just like I said, since I've been back from Ireland, I've been fucking busy like a lot. So
word, bro. I definitely appreciate having you here. And you know what the crazy part is? We talking about everything that's being released and people are releasing things and receiving shit and shit like that. And guess what? Still don't have my all-in set from.
Think about how many figures you could buy with that money towards that set.
Damn. That's fucking crazy, dude. Hey, but you know what? No, you gotta really probably bother the fuck out of Todd because Dre, he was waiting forever for Pennywise, and then he finally messaged Todd and said, "Hey man, what the fuck? Like, where is my Pennywise?" He was like, "Oh yeah, we have it." And then he was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "We're shipping it tomorrow." And I'm like, she was like, "So you mean like if I had never texted this motherfucker, I would have never got my shit."
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta bother him, man. Yeah, everybody's waiting. Jose said everybody's waiting for their Batman from Spec.
Yeah, still waiting for Batman from Spec. Yep, everybody is.
I have mine from. I have a second one from Pop Collectibles I'm be giving away that has not shown up yet. So we're still waiting on that too.
Apparently, there was a notification that went out to everybody that said between now and November they're shipping everything out, Batman or whatever. So I'm like, I believe it when I see it.
I call bullshit on that.
I believe it when I see it. I believe that shit when I see it, bro. And that's why it and I don't want to say it, like I said, I'm pretty sure Todd's cool and all that, bro. But that's the bad look on him when it comes to Catwoman, and that would force people to make the decisions to go a different route, probably to go through 1/6 kit and not go through Spec because of the delays.
Whose site crashed and whose didn't?
Right?
Yeah. That's true.
That's the truth. That's the truth. It's and you can't. There's no getting around. It's no shade. It's just the honest to God truth and the lack of transparency.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have to hit you if I got like $1,000 of my money. You're sitting on that. I shouldn't have to hit you up.
Now you know what? Kit is fucking legit, man. Because dude, any issue I have, he emails back pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
And he's just like straight up with you. Like I fuck with Kit, man. Like
he's no bullshit.
I ordered a Superman and I looked at my account history and it wasn't up. Yeah. And then I was like, yo, like, why isn't it on my account history? And he was like, you didn't sign in when you ordered it. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. So he's cool about it though. So like, you know, like he knows and he's like, don't worry, like it's still gonna ship to you. Like, don't trip. Like, I still have when he gets here, I'll get it out. I was like, all right, cool, no worries. So it's like, dude, Kit is fucking cool, man. He responds, he tells you what it is, he tells you everything that he knows. So and he's honest.
Other people would take that, same consideration because I'm just to the point where I'm never ever doing it again.
Yeah,
right. It's been
But you know what, Leo? That Batman figure is pretty nice though. I think you're gonna really like it. But yeah, that weight, fucking that sucks, dude. I can't believe Toys Wonderland got me my shit, dude. I can't believe that, bro. I cannot to this day. I cannot believe that
fucks me up. That literally fucks me up, bro. You actually got it from them before people were getting it from Spec. Wow.
Trust me, that blows my mind, bro.
Mm-hmm. You just fucked up Lael worse than me feeling bad about missing NYCC, man.
Right? Like literally fuck me up, bro. Like that really fucks me up. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll just have to wait. And our Superman should be coming soon. Outfit has told me it's going through customs. So you got yours through Outfitter, but I got mine through Spec before all of this shit. So they're sitting on my Superman too. Yeah. Anyway, before we get frustrated, what's going on with you, brother, man? What you got going down, bro? What's going on with you, man?
Who, me?
Yeah, what's going on with you? What you got coming up, bro?
Oh, just another week of work. Same old. Like I said, I got my Darth Vader 40th coming in. It's supposed to be delivered tomorrow, so I'll be enjoying that at some point tomorrow night. Beyond that, it's just another week of earning money so I can fuel my habit. Like the rest of
it's all about, bro.
Me too, man.
Yeah,
that's what it's fucking all about.
But thanks for letting me jump in so late. Sorry, I was late,
bro. It's always, bro. Yeah, this is home. You already know how it is, man. Take your time, bro. It's always good to have you here. Low key, Calvin, I know you're gonna be probably relaxing today, unless you're gonna get out on the road today and get back to work today.
I'll get back to work tomorrow. I was planning to relax today, but my wife, of course, has all kind of options for me today. So one is go out to LA. Actually, I sent Jake a video, that restaurant I sent you.
Yeah.
She wants to go to that. So I'm like, I'm down for that. Then the other thing, so I'm at the airport letting her know, everything's good. I'm about to board. And she's like, so got something to do tomorrow? I was like, what's up? She said, yeah, there's a Hocus Pocus something. And I was like, Hocus Pocus, I'm in. One of my favorite movies, right? She's like, yeah, it's a drag queen thing. Lost me. Straight. You had me in Hocus Pocus Pocus, mark me a drag queen. I'm straight. I'm good. I'll stay at the house.
Wow.
Wow.
Got me fucked up.
Otherwise, just hang out with her for the day and get back to the grind tomorrow. You know, like you said, get ready to get this habit.
Yeah. Anyway, bro, thank you for being here as always, man. Jake, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh, I'm gonna be hanging out with my kid the rest of the day. Watch the Penguin later tonight.
Oh yeah.
So some good news, something to look forward to for you guys. I'll be posting up my Kane unboxing and little post session video later today, probably, and then tomorrow, Comic Book Talk with Friends. I'm sure we'll be talking Penguin and Agatha, which I don't know if you guys have been watching Agatha, but that last episode was damn good.
Episode was fucking good, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was damn good.
Fucking good, bro. Like, I know a lot of people have their reserve. I've enjoyed the show thus far, and the pacing to me has been incredible. It's been easy to follow, and I'm loving it. So what
having a good time.
Yeah, I'm having such a good time, especially if you enjoy WandaVision. You're definitely going to enjoy. This last episode had me laughing my ass off, especially when they broke down from his point of view. When he was dealing with, bro, he was like, he said, so you had me.
Kicked him?
Yeah. He was like, so you've cast me as the annoying teen that doesn't. It's like, yo, he did such a phenomenal job, bro. And you felt the emotional beats of him, being at the bar mitzvah. And, bro, I was like, wow, like this shit was incredible. Like I felt this show. It was really, really decent. So loving it. But yeah, we're going to be definitely talking about that tomorrow, amongst other things, man. But yeah, bro, thanks for stopping through and being here, man. And thank everybody out there in the chat for stopping through. It's been such an incredible time. Those who made it through last minute, whatever, everybody stopping through, say what up. Yeah, Comic Book Talk with Friends tomorrow. I'm releasing a video, definitive today, a definitive look at the, it's actually a definitive take on Venom. So it'd be basically the Venoms that we've gotten. What's going to be the definitive take for you? I know what mine will be, but you'll see the video drop later on. Comic Book Talk with Friends tomorrow. Say What Wednesday. Also, me and Vinny on Thursday, I believe it's Thursday, we're doing a one-off show basically just dedicated to like horror films of the 80s, earlier on, like even like, from the 70s, 80s to 90s on up, like what some of our favorite picks. Some of the films that some of the films that we love. We're going to definitely have that discussion. So tune in. We've been planning this for a minute. So we're going to finally do it. So it's going to be fun. I cannot wait. So tune in for that.
I got to meet the man in person too. So
what'd you say?
I got to meet the man in person. Finally got to meet Vinny. So yeah.
Oh yeah, Vinny is. We call him at Comic-Con. We call him Dipset. So his name is Dipset because when he dips, you probably won't find him till like a little bit later. Sometimes, and then Vinny will give you a side eye when you're about to dip too, bro. It's just like so it's Dipset, but definitely, bro. It was so much fun. Jake and Dan, we gotta get Jake and Dan out to New York Comic-Con next year, bro.
For sure.
I'm telling you, the shit was fucking fun, bro. It was definitely fun.
Like it.
Hey, and Dan, I was this close to going to jail.
Yeah.
There was a sighting.
It was a sighting, but it didn't. Like there was a sighting, but the sighting vanished before we can get. Yeah, and we went on a hunt. We definitely went on a hunt, but I was this close, bro. The show probably wouldn't have happened today. But
Jake would have hosted it and been like, so,
I'm lost in shit right now.
I'll get you up to speed. But anyway, that, and of course, Figure Flex Friday, a couple of different things going on. So yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, other than that, man, have a nice rest of your Sunday. Anybody gonna be watching football today, baseball as well, Dodgers play. So make sure you are doing your thing. And we'll thanks everybody for stopping through. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date. That's what we got going on over here. But other than that, we are out. Peace.